Discover your next favourite read at neuralbookreviews.com. A farewell steeped in smoke, secrets and suspense. Set in 1964 against the backdrop of Sir Winston Churchill's impending retirement from public life, the Hope Not plot blends political thriller with historical fiction. The narrative follows journalist Adam Ward, who stumbles upon whispers of a shadowy conspiracy aimed at disrupting Churchill's final public appearance. As Ward pursues leads across London's political corridors and private clubs, the story interlaces factual historical detail with a tightly woven fictional intrigue, creating a what-if scenario that hinges on the delicate interplay between truth, rumour and ambition. The novel's central theme is the fragility of how even a towering figure like Churchill remains vulnerable to the machinations of those with conflicting political agendas. Stokes also explores the tension between press responsibility and sensationalism, the moral compromises in politics, and the cultural shift of Britain in the mid-1960s. The juxtaposition of national reverence with personal vendettas lends the narrative both political bite and human depth. Adam Ward is a convincingly drawn protagonist, dogged, intelligent, but morally tested by the lure of an explosive scoop. Secondary characters, from seasoned politicians to shadowy fixers, feel authentic, reflecting a deep understanding of mid-century British politics. Churchill himself, though more a looming presence than an active character, is rendered with dignity and nuance. The setting is one of the novel's greatest strengths. Smoky Fleet Street newsrooms, the hush of gentlemen's clubs, and the grandeur of Parliament are depicted with rich historical authenticity, immersing the reader in the fading glow of post-war Britain. The book's intrigue builds steadily rather than relying on constant action. While the early chapters invest heavily in atmosphere and historical grounding, the tension ratchets up in the latter half, culminating in a series of confrontations where the stakes, both personal and national, are sharply felt. The most gripping passages intertwine political manoeuvring with moral dilemmas, compelling the reader to question where truth ends and manipulation begins. Stokes' prose is crisp, deliberate, and steeped in period detail without becoming ponderous. His journalistic background shows in the clarity of scene setting and the precision of dialogue, which captures the clipped, formal cadence of the time. The blend of real historical figures with fictional characters is handled seamlessly, avoiding jarring tonal shifts and keeping the suspension of disbelief intact. The historical accuracy and immersive setting anchor the suspense in a believable reality. The integration of genuine political history with speculative plotting gives the novel both credibility and dramatic flair. Stokes' ability to evoke the era through small, authentic details, turns of phrase, newspaper office culture, and post-war British sensibilities, adds texture and depth. The Hope Not plot succeeds as both an evocative historical portrait and a taut political thriller. Its strengths lie in its authenticity, character work, and slow-burn tension. While some readers seeking fast-paced action may find the early build-up deliberate, those who appreciate layered intrigue and historically rooted storytelling will find it richly rewarding. Ideal for fans of Robert Harris and Alan First, the novel delivers a compelling what-if narrative that respects its historical subject while crafting an original and suspenseful tale. Highly recommended for readers who enjoy political drama grounded in meticulously researched history.